Hey guys, what's up? And today we'll be playing Type Soul. I was wanting to show you guys all the partial res NPC spots because most people don't know where they are. So the first location we will be going over is in the castle. So the castle is where most of the spawns are, but there are some assorted out through the map. You can just server hop in one of these spots, or you could look in your server. It doesn't really matter. She despawns every 5 minutes. So here's the first spot. Any one of these corners. Any one of these corners too, but that one right there, I'm pretty sure. Now, right over here in this room, she'll be right there. In the jailing room, she could be in either of those corners, or any one of those corners. Next location is this staircase right here. She could be at either one of them, so you can serve up here. Another one being right here, over here, and in this room, and this room, over here. Now that's it for the castle. Those are all the castle spots. Now we'll be going on to the throne spots. Anyways, over here. Well, actually, let me go over one more spot. She can spawn inside this cube right here. So now it's these pillars over here. And from most spawn locations, it's either to the right or to actually it's to the left, but it's to the left and then diagonal. So from the castle, it's over here. If you don't feel like checking the whole castle, this is another place I recommend checking out so that you can see some of these spawn locations. Now this is the spot I recommend server hopping at, just because I found mine, right, I found mine at that cube box over there. But just because this spot has two spawns, one right there and then one right behind this pillar right here. So the next spawn location we'll be going over is Actually, I don't think there's a cave spawn location, only for partial res items. So, the next spawn location we're actually being over here is over here. Which is not, it's not a spawn location. I meant the next thing you have to do to get partial res, or to obtain partial res, is come to the castle. Right where we were at earlier. So after you talk to a girl, you gotta go back to the castle and go to go to an orb. Sorry. Go to an orb. She can actually also spawn. I forgot to go over a few spawns parts at the castle. Because now that I remember, I did find one here, but did disappear the second I became grade 2. I'm already semi-elite. One day. Big grind. Arrancars. Oh my. So anyway, like I was saying, there's one spawn location right there. So you're gonna want to come over here, and you're gonna want to get your partial res item. Now she despawns in a location every 5 minutes. She doesn't just stay there. She has pretty good spawn rate, I believe. So you should just be able to server hop and find her. But even if you don't, you can always go onto Discord, and you'll be able to see. You'll be able to see that there is a Harbiel NPC spawn locations, but currently it is locked because of a raid that happened in Hueco Mundo. I'm sure that by the time this video is out, it's probably not going to be locked. Anyways, over here, and this is the partial res orb. Now you can find your partial res item, but it is much easier to just talk to this orb over here. So you're gonna want to talk to this orb. As you can see, I already got partial res. It's / common res, but it's alright. And I will tell you all the reses. It's storm is a lightning bolt. If you got Stark, it will be a wolf. If you have slash, it will be a mask. If you have vampire, it will be a batwing. If you have bone, it will be a bone. And if you have potion, if you have acid, it will be a potion. And I'm sure there's, no, I don't think there's any more that I'm missing. So you're going to want to talk to this orb, right? Which I can't because I already finished the quest. But it's going to say patience, something about patience. And you're going to want to grip one faction, you're going to want to grip one opposing faction member. Or you're going to want to come stay in this corner for 1 hour. Now, just to remind you guys, you have to be grade 2 in order to obtain partial res. And I know partial res is much worse than shikai, because, you know, it only has 1 move, and shikai has 3. But you'll figure out a way to use your partial res move, I'm sure. And if you don't, just tell me what build you're going inside the comments, and I'll tell you what can go up. Like, this move, you wouldn't think this move is so good that I got, but I figured out a way to implement it into my build, like you all should eventually implement it to your build. Like, anyways, like I was saying, bone partial res is actually a legendary partial res. And Bat and Stark are all legendary partial res, so you might not want to spin. If you knew that information, you might not want to spin them. So after you talk to the orb, it's gonna give you your item on the table. You're gonna want to pick it up, and you're gonna come over here and come do this obby. So you're gonna bring it to the Lost Noches portal, which will be over here. Now, you'll be walking like this. So if you have a friend, you might want him to get you down and then just have him run you over here. Because it would take much longer to do it. But likewise, as I was saying. You're going to come over here. I really want to kill that Quincy. You're going to want to come over here. Yeah, you're going to come over here. If someone kills you with it, you're going to have to do the whole thing again. So and get one opposing faction grip. It doesn't have to be SR. It could just be Quincy. But SR is probably going to be easier. Now that they have shikais. Anyway, you're going to want to come over here. And you're going to see this black void over here. Now once you fall into it, it's going to give you this obby. And they ease it down the obby. But you might not be able to do the wall jumps for the obby. And it is very hard. It's very hard at wall jumps. So when you're doing the wall jumps, you're going to want to do this. Hold W against, like, walk against the wall like this. It's gonna be a wall. So you're going to walk against the wall like this. Jump this way, and then do that. Or you can do this. So you can either do this, or you'll do this. Which is me pressing A, W, D, and then A. Really quick. Or you can just move your mouse into it, but it's much harder to do that way. So that is all the tips and tricks to getting your partial res. If you have any problems, you can always try again, now that they made it only 1 hour, which is pretty nice. If you didn't know, there is a code currently that gives you a free hollow box called 35k likes, no spaces. And it gives you a weapon reroll, and a free blue pill. I like my weapon, so I'm not going to reroll it, but I don't know about you guys. If you guys don't have one, you should probably reroll one. So that's all for this video. This was me, Artrosis, and I'll be seeing you guys next time. Bye.